Well, September the 12th, I am down here on one of the properties we have in Bama. This is actually a property that is like a hunting club. There's 10 of us, I think, in this land. It's 1,500 acres. And I've, little background knowledge, I've hunted this, or I've been a part of this property for 3 years now, and I've really only turkey hunted it. I've never really deer hunted it. I have a goal though. I want to find me a deer, and I want to get on him during bow season, because I'm going to tell you, this is some rough land. It's very steep. It's full of pines, a little bit of hardwoods, and some cut over hardwood bottoms. It's very steep. It's one of the hardest things about it, but I'm gonna dive in like the rest of you hunters. You know, sometimes the TV hunters get a bad rap of we get to hunt easy places. Well, I can promise you this place ain't easy, but I'm about to give it all I got. I'm gonna put out 5 cameras today, a couple black gates here, satellites, and we're gonna shake some things up, see if we can find us a shooter. Alright, so a couple of weeks ago, me and Drake was down here. We're right on the edge of some cut over here. Some thick pines. It's actually right on the property line, but this cut over is ours. And we've actually got a summer food plot right there. I put a camera right there, just over a good trail coming out of here, going into that summer food plot. And it is crazy what kind of bucks is on it. I just pulled the card. It's been sitting here for about a month, and there's about 3 shooters on it, so pretty good sign when you pull a card and you wasn't even expecting that. I'm gonna put a black gate camera here so I can watch it a little better. The good thing too is this line, there's a lot of acorn trees, and these trees are dropping. You can see them on the ground. Look here. They've been eating them right here too. See that? So you can see where they've been eating the holes right here on the edge. So one of my other buddies that hunts down here with me, he took one of my cameras last year at the end of the season, put it down here in this bottom right here. I think it was towards probably late January or late December, I'm sorry, and he put it down in this bottom, and I'm about to go down there and try to get it, see if it's still running. And that thing's been running for 10 months, so 11 months. You know, it's got a wealth of information on it, and I'd like to see what's on it. So ooh, I'm gonna teach you all a trick. So I just now got back to the Ranger. I just walked off down in that deep bottom, and it is deep. Let me tell you, you can see how steep this land is. But we had a camera down in that bottom from last year. Actually, one of my buddies, Chad, put it down there. And it's been down there since last January or last December, and it's literally been running throughout the entire year, through the end of winter, the spring, the summer. So I got it, and it's still taking pictures, and it gives me a wealth of knowledge what's on this camera. A couple of the bucks that I just found over here were on it from last year, so now I'm kind of connecting the dots on where these deer are traveling, because I'm about half a mile, maybe a mile from where I was getting them other bucks, that big 9 and the big 10. And now I'm connecting the dots on where these deer are staying. So it's a really cool tip. So, alright, I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna go put out another camera too. I think I've only put out 1 camera and checked 2 cameras. I'm already gaining a lot of knowledge on where to find a big deer down here. So
Bart put a camera in this ridge, top of the power line. It's got a pretty heavy trail crossing this ridge. We've got a spring planting field right over there. It's about a 2-acre plot. It's got a bottom that comes here, and they cross here, run down this ridge, and they cross over into the bottom. We've got a few other kill plots on the other side, but we're trying to figure out how we're gonna hunt this. It's pretty thick, actually really thick. Got some pretty good pictures on this one. The camera's only been out a week. We've got a 5-year-old 10. We're trying to locate a 9-point that I let go the end of last year. This year he's really tall. Got a kind of a crab claw on his right side. He's a pretty deer. We just haven't been able to locate him yet. But
oh, deer poop. So, what Chad was trying to tell you, this ridge, it really pinches together right here. And what we figured out, so the cutover is right out there. I mean, it's not 100 yards. And what we think is these deer are probably bedding down in these bottoms and stuff during the day and the evenings. In the mornings, they're headed right back out to this cutover to the open ground. A lot of trails in here. And I'll show you something pretty cool what we're gonna do to try to funnel them. We're gonna bring in either a skid steer or even just a Ranger. There's a trail and it's just growed up. I think if we knock all this down, it will literally put them deer walking right up this trail. It'll be perfect because it's really thick around us. And put them a little highway right there. I think it'll work wonders. Hang us a lock on right here on top of this ridge. Easy in, easy out. Hunt it on the north. We should be good to go. I'm just trying to help Chad kill a deer this year. That's all I'm trying to do. Y'all ever seen that when professional meets amateur? It's
waiting on Bart.
This is what we're doing here. So what's wrong?
Nothing. Don't even post this shit.
He's in trouble. Homeboy's supposed to be getting what is it?
Size for a tuck.
Sized for a tuck. So so he can let me borrow his stand on opening day of rifle season while he's in a tux. We just got this stand hung and got camera repositioned, so we're headed out. I got to get Loverboy back to his truck before his marriage ends, before it even begins. So I'm gonna show you what I want to do here. I mean, we're right off the main road, and there's a big cutover out there. This is a flat ridge. This is a flat ridge that runs straight down into all these bottoms. There's 2 or 3 bottoms that connect, and this is the easiest way out for these deer to get out here to this cutover. This is a growed up lane right here. I'm about to mow her down with that right there, then try to find somewhere to hide a ground blind. Should be good. So I thought about bringing my skid steer down here, but I think I can mow most of this down with my Ranger. I think I'm just trying to knock it down so the deer will walk it. And then that'll put me within bow range of these deer. But there's a lot of deer using this spot. What they're doing is they're coming up right out of this bottom. And this is the easiest path for them. So I'm gonna try to knock a lane down there without messing anything up. And looky here. Already a rub, look. Already a rub. Now that is how you make one disappear. Got her in. These trees are a little squirrely to hang in. They're kind of small and they're right on top of this ridge, but that right there will do. It's a big bloat over right there. I added some stuff there. Come right in off the back. Try to catch them coming up this trail. There's big crossings from that bottom to that bottom. There's a big 10 in here and there's a big 7, so pretty fired up, baby. I think that's gonna work. I'm about to go down here and put a black gate camera so we can monitor it. 4 different bucks on the camera last night using that trail. So I feel like they're gonna be pretty close. 49 degrees. It was 85 yesterday. We've literally had a almost 40-degree temperature swing. October 30th. This is my first real hunt in Alabama of the year. I took Drake a couple of weeks ago just for fun, but we serious today, boys. Headed in. Got 2 big 10-pointers, got a 9-pointer, and got a big 7. I ain't got names for none of them, but any of those 4 come in there, we're gonna let that elite eat, baby. All right, I got in. There's 2 little bucks. They just eased off to the north side over here. This wind is blowing pretty strong. I hope it stays steady. Right now it's great right in my face, but you can see it's dark in this blind. Alright, I'm gonna get everything situated. Stay tuned. I smoked him. I smoked him. I smoked him. It's the big 10. It's the big 10. It's the big 10. I just smoked him. I think I drilled him. Man, it's dark. And it's extra dark in this blind. I had to get a flashlight out, but that son of a gun came in. He was behind a small buck, and he stayed in them woods and would not come out. We're gonna back out, give him some time. Big cold front hit last night. It has been cold and rainy all day today. First time in, I've been getting pictures of that deer. First time in, man, it's tough to kill a 5-6-year-old buck in Alabama. And I think, oh, hunting club buck, baby. Chad's up there waiting on me. I'm gonna pack my stuff up, give him a little bit of time, make a plan. I think I'm a little back, but I think I'm good. It's definitely back though. Look right there. And it may be a touch high there, but I think that Illuminox all at Wamperjack too, though.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds solid though, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
So we're just gonna back out. It is 7 o'clock. Supposed to go down to 34 tonight, so it's plenty cold. We'll give him overnight and come back first thing in the morning. I hate to be the first one to shoot one on club this year.
Don't hurt my feelings.
I guess I'll film you and teach you.
That's right. Teach me. All right.
Teach you. All right, well, we'll let her lay. We'll check back in the morning.
So we got a trail.
All right. got a little sleep last night. It is now 8:15. Took my boy to school this morning, and now I'm headed down to the club, to the farm. We're gonna try to get on the track of that 10-pointer I shot last night. It is a beautiful, cold morning. 36 degrees right now. Halloween day.
He'll be on the top of the world, and then.
I mean, shows up late, then gets on the phone. What are we gonna do with him? Then he brought a sled, like we're going sledding. I ain't gonna make fun, because we might actually use that thing.
No, he's not diabetic.
We've come off this lane where we shot him about 50, 60 yards. We're finally starting to find a little bit of blood, but we knew that we only had an entry wound, so the blood was going to be a little more difficult, but we're definitely on the right track now. So
You too?
ain't no guts on it, dog. It's all blood.
How deep you got it?
With my arrow. All right, well, we finally found my arrow, what, 200 yards later?
Yeah.
Let's keep pushing forward. You ought to bleed some now, I think, blood. Here's blood, I think. Yeah, blood right here. Yep, he went right down through here. See, blood, blood. All right, stay right there. You see it? Well, we have made it about 500 yards. And we're getting pretty low on the blood, so been pretty good blood so far. But we just called one of my buddies who's got a dog, 2 really good dogs, probably the best 2 dogs in North Alabama, so he's on his way. We're right here at the point of impact. Basically what he does, he's going to watch him on this thing right here, and they're going to trail. All right. November 15th, getting packed up, ready to head to the Illinois gun hunt, and I just wanted to update you here. Just checking my Blackgate cameras this morning, and a familiar face showed up. The deer I shot back October 30th, so it's been two weeks ago and 2 days. Showed back up on camera last night in the same spot I shot him, so he's still alive. And can tell exactly where I hit him, right there in the back. So I guess the hunt will resume. There you go. I could have swore I killed the deer. It was so dark in the blind I really couldn't see a whole lot, but you know, he's still alive, so let the hunt continue. Hopefully I can catch up with him during gun season.